Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the healing community. My name's Erin and I'm the healing queen. Today, I want to talk about a really important concept that I've discovered along this healing journey. So, first of all, for those of you that know me, I'm really into angel numbers. Angel numbers are sequences of numbers, most of the time repeating numbers. So 111, 222, 333, and so on, and even 666. All right? Hold that thought. I'm going to dive into it. So recently, I've really been exploring and reflecting on the fact that our outer world is really a reflection of our inner world. And this is super important when you're on the healing journey and you're trying to heal some aspect of yourself, whether it's a sickness, a disease, trauma. So a few weeks ago, as I was getting a download, so to speak, on the reality of that and what that really means, I was sitting in my car, and in my mind, I was thinking about how our inner world is mirrored back to us and how everything is a reflection of our internal world. And just as I was thinking the word reflection, I saw 666 on a license plate in front of me, which is the angel number for reflect or reflection. And so in that moment, I knew that that was the universe reaffirming to me that everything in your life is a reflection of your internal world. And this is super important when we're healing because it reminds you of your power to heal yourself. So to touch on that power aspect, those of us with stomach issues, IBD, and any type of gut health issues, there's something that we need to address with the energy center called the solar plexus. And that has to do with this area of your body, which is the stomach, the digestive system, and the gut. It's also known as our power center, the solar plexus. So to tie this all in, your outer world, your physical reality, is a reflection of your inner world. And so when you realize that you actually do have the power to change your reality and your physical world, starting with your inner world. So believing that you have the power to do that is the first step in healing that energy center. And to heal that energy center right, you need to express what that energy center focuses on. So the solar plexus, right, is power, confidence. To heal that, you start to believe in your power. You start to express your confidence, okay? That's how you start to heal that repressed energy center. If you have heart issues, you start to realize that you are love, you express love, you accept love. If you have issues with your sacral chakra, which is let's say you have really painful periods or any reproductive issues, that's when you need to express your creativity and your sensual energy. If you have throat issues, the throat chakra, you need to express your voice. You need to speak up. So when we have an imbalance in one of these energy centers, that's when a sickness starts to reflect. You need to bring it back to your internal world and focus on the power you have to heal that energy center. And it all starts from within. If you always are thinking negative things, if you're always doom and gloom, if you're always expecting the worst, you're gonna get the worst. If you have faith if you believe in your power, if you imagine the best case scenario, that's what you're going to get. The universe will reflect those thoughts back to you. And that is why it's so important to grow positive thoughts. Anytime you have a negative thought, you need to intercept it with the reality that you want to create. And on that topic, I'm going to read you something from this book to help you realize the power of your inner world and your mind. This is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I'm sure you all know and have heard of it, but anyway, I'm going to read you a couple things from this that have to do with health. This is a personal story from Kathy Goodman. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I truly believed in my heart, with my strong faith, that I was already healed. Each day I would say, "Thank you for my healing." On and on and on I went. Thank you for my healing. I believed in my heart I was already healed. I saw myself as if cancer was never in my body. She visualized herself as being healed, imagined, and believed that she was healed. Those were her thoughts. This is also important because joy and laughter is a high vibration, which will also bring you out of sick or lower states of vibration. One of the things I did to heal was watch very funny movies. That's all we would do, was just laugh and laugh and laugh. We couldn't afford to put any more stress in my life. And because we knew stress was one of the worst things we could do while you're trying to heal, she focused on laughing and experiencing joy. From the time I was diagnosed to the time I was healed was approximately 3 months. And that was without radiation or chemotherapy. I have another one. This is something else that you can do to interrupt a negative thought about your sickness or your trauma or your disease. Think thoughts of perfection about yourself. Illness cannot exist in a body that has harmonious thoughts. No, there is only perfection, and as you observe perfection, you must summon that to you. Declare and intend, I think perfect thoughts. I see only perfection. I am perfection. So what I've been doing is anytime I have a negative thought, I cut it off and I interrupt it and I say, "Thank you for my healing. I am perfection." And so it is. I'm cultivating a frequency and an energy of being healed, of being perfect, of not having anything to fix, right? I have another thing to show you the power of your thoughts. This story is from Morris Goodman. Okay, he's an author and an international speaker. He says, "My story begins March 10th, 1981. I crashed an airplane. I ended up in the hospital completely paralyzed. The doctors, of course, said I'd be a vegetable the rest of my life. My spinal cord was crushed. That's the picture they saw of me, but it didn't matter what they thought. The main thing was what I thought. I pictured myself being a normal person again, walking out of the hospital. I was hooked to a respirator. They said I'd never breathe on my own again because my diaphragm was destroyed. But a little voice kept saying to me, 'Breathe deeply, breathe deeply.' And finally, I was weaned from it. They were at a loss for an explanation. I could not allow anything to come into my mind that would distract me from my goal or from my vision. I set a goal to walk out of the hospital on Christmas, and I did. I walked out of the hospital on my own 2 feet. They said it couldn't be done. That's a day I will never forget. For people who are sitting out there right now and are hurting, if I wanted to sum up my life and sum up for people what they can do in life, I would sum it up in 6 words. Man becomes what he thinks about. Everything is a reflection of your internal world. Grow positive thoughts. Nurture healing thoughts. Think about what you want to become a reality. The external world, your physical reality, is a reflection of your internal world, of your internal narrative. What thoughts are you thinking? What words are you speaking? This becomes your reality. If you've ever heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza, he has an experience very similar to Morris Goodman. I'm going to link a podcast that I listened to recently that interviews him. It's important to realize that you have the power to heal yourself, to decide your future, to determine your physical reality. Believe in your power. Believe in your ability to create your future, and your physical reality will become that. Think positive things. Think thoughts of healing. Think thoughts of gratitude. When you think gratitude, the universe will show you more things to be thankful for. If you're on that frequency of gratitude, and if you're in that energy of gratitude, the universe will reflect to you more things to be grateful for. And then, again, to touch on the laughter aspect and the joy aspect of Kathy Goodman's story, it is your birthright to be happy and healthy. When you are happy and healthy, you empower others to be happy and healthy. Your energy is healing, is contagious when you're in a joyful, happy, healthy state. Prioritize laughter, prioritize play, prioritize joy, prioritize gratitude. If you start to think positive thoughts, speak positive words, your body will hear that, your cells will hear that. They'll start generating things that you want, and you deserve that. You deserve healing, you deserve happiness. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to express your confidence, your voice, your love, your creativity. We're here to express that energy, to encourage others to do the same. And the second you repress that, the second you dim your light or you don't believe in your power, is the moment that you start to feel ill, that you start to feel off, because you are entitled to feel those things. It's your birthright. You need to believe in your power and your ability to heal yourself. And I am going to help you get there. When you heal, the world heals. When I heal, the world heals. Don't dim your light. Don't dim your power. Believe in your ability to heal yourself. Delusionally believe in it as if it's already done. Do you want to stay stuck in sick thoughts and negative thought patterns in a low vibration? No, you might as well believe that you're the healed, most powerful, most confident, most loving version of yourself. You deserve to feel good. So, to sum up, start your healing journey by realizing everything is a reflection of your internal world. I also want to point out that when you realize that, you don't need to feel bad or guilty. You need to show yourself grace on this healing journey. Like, it's okay. It's part of the experience. It's part of the journey. It's part of waking up to your power. A lot of people go through something life-changing to realize that they were perfect in the first place. You need to show yourself grace through this healing journey. You shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't feel guilty. If you need to have a moment to let that out and process it, that's fine, but that should not be your daily reality. Like, your reality should be showing yourself love, showing yourself grace, moving forward into the future and the physical reality that you want to create, which is a loving one, which is a confident one, which is a healing one, which is a fun one, which is a joyful one. And you can't do that by beating yourself up. Okay? So always show yourself grace throughout this whole thing. I think that covers it for today. Please reach out if you have any recommendations for videos or topics that you want me to touch on. Thank you so much for being here. I love and support you endlessly. I want every single one of you to be the happiest, healthiest version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to join the healing community and embark on the healing journey. I really appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate you raising awareness to this community. It is my dream to just create a community of high vibe, healing, beautiful human beings. Anyway, thank you. I love you.